preached this one time. I preached on Jack in a Box. And I talked about how good old Jack lives in a box. And he understands his purpose for being in a box. In other words, he's confined in a box. And to me, when life come after you back to back, back to back, you feel confined, you feel trapped, you feel snared, you know, and you feel the pressures of that. And so the story goes on with Jack in the Box. You know, pressures of life is like that little thing that winds up just winding up the tension, you know, in the box. But the story about Jack in the Box is he's always smiling.
That's
though
true.
though the tension is going, he's always smiling because he know at some point when the tension gets tight enough, he's gonna pop up out of the box. And when he does, he pops up, hands up, smiling.
And he
I have
leaps for
not lost
joy.
my praise.
Exactly.
He's leaping for joy.
He understands the confinement of the box.
Yes.
You know, and that's kind of how I dealt with the story of Jack in the Box. I said, our life is like that sometimes. And when you get hit back to back, back to back, back to back, you feel like you're in a confined box, just like Jack in the Box. And life is tightening up the tension. It's grinding it up, grinding it up. But at some point, God knows to what degree, because I believe this, I believe he's shaping you. He's using that tension and that confinement to prepare you for what's next. And he's carving things out of your life. And if you look at it from the right perspective, if you see that tension and that confinement from the right perspective, from God's vantage point, it's going to do what it needs to do in your life. If you see it as one that's, you know, my life is doomed, what's wrong with me, you know, why is this happening to me kind of conversation, you know, and I think we go through that, but you can't live there. You know what I mean? You can't live in the sense of woe is me, the pity party, I'm a victim of life kind of thing. But I feel like when life's hitting you like that, it's just like that Jack in the Box. It's just tightening up and tightening up. And when the tension gets tight enough, guess what? You're going to pop up out of there.
That's right.
That's good.
God's going to make sure you come up out of there. And when you come up out of there, you're going to be just like Jack in the Box, too. Hands lifted up, smile on your face.
Right.
You know?
We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken. He said, for this cause we faint not, but for though our outward man perish, our inward man is renewed day by day. It's a renewing, and so that's that season.
It is.
And the enemy attacks in season, but it's also the trying of our faith.
Yep.
And God's not going to leave you. He said, look, you call upon me. You call upon me in the day of trouble. I'll deliver you, and you will glorify me.
Yes.
And so it's not like she's just doomed for the rest of her life.
she's not.
But I think, like Jack in the Box, began to, even when you don't experience joy, you're going to make that decision to leap for it.
Yeah.
You know, you're coming forth.
Like what you saw? Make sure to comment and like below. Hit that subscribe button for more content uploaded weekly.